Howdy, howdy. This is hopefully going to be a fairly quick video. I was going to go for a walk around Middleton, but it is now downpouring rain. So I've been getting a few calls the past couple of days just asking about the overall real estate market here in the Villages, Florida. And instead of either gatekeeping those conversations or just repeating it back time and time again, I thought it would just be easier to share the data here and let y'all talk about it too. So I am a numbers girl. I like to see charts and graphs, and I'm going to show you the things that I look at. So on this, pause the screen because I'm going to put up all the graphics on here. So when you see the numbers, we're not going to go through each individual line item. So if you want to have a little bit more time, just go ahead and pause it. But all of the information that I pull it from is the Stellar MLS system. And it's going to be the 3 counties, Lake Marion and Sumter here in the Villages. So this, of course, means that I am a MLS Realtor here with LPT Realty. The big thing is we are not going to be looking at any of the production of the Villages, which is like the VLS. They keep their information pretty close to their chest, so it's not going to be the most accessible for us. And what I can pull, it's going to be a little bit backdated, so we're just not going to go ahead and talk about that for right now. With that being said, we have a ton of houses on the market right now. The monthly averages and the graph is saying that we had almost 730 listings in May 2025, and that's about 150 more than the same time last year, and then well over 250 more than 2023. Median sales price has also dropped about $30,000 just from earlier this year, but we're really only about $15,000 less than the same time last year. So obviously there are a lot of factors to that, and we know that after snowbird season is done, a lot of people list their homes that used to be rentals, and some of the most common rentals that we see are going to be in that villa series, either the patio villa, cottage villa, anything like that, because they typically tend to be a little bit smaller and easier to maintain for short-term rental or as a second home. So this last graph that I want us to look at is going to be the list price to sales price ratio. Again, this is to maintain the expectation for sellers and buyers that we are breaking away from the normal assumptions that are talked about a lot, and that is that most of the homes sell within a 3% variance of list price. So right now, we're looking at about 5% below list price. Last month in May was 8%, and then February was 9%, almost 10%. This is definitely concerning though if you're looking to sell your home right now, because the two biggest stats that get shared most commonly are going to be inventory and prices. And right now we have inventory trending higher and prices trending lower. There's still a bunch of buyers out here, and some really are only looking for the little like deal of a lifetime. But for the most part, most of the buyers know that they are in the driver's seat because of the amount of inventory that's on the market. It may take buyers a little bit more time to decide on the home because they'll have more time to look at it, and it's not as pressing to make a decision to buy within hours of touring like it was last year, the year before, anything like that, and sometimes even during snowbird season. So sellers, your same home model could be available for at least like 7 other homes in your specific village, so you have to have that conversation of what makes your home special to stand out among the rest. Know that you have competition now, and there is a very good chance that even if your home and another home are like pretty darn identical, there could be about a $20,000 swing in prices. So I'm not trying to scare anybody or say that we are in like a Mayday situation, but buyers are still out looking to buy and sellers need to sell, but the tides have turned, and just because there was a house that was similar to yours that may have sold about 2 or 3 months ago for $20,000 more doesn't necessarily mean that your house automatically will. I really hope I didn't hurt anybody's feelings, just to say that we are in like code red emergency, which is not the case yet. But we all have to be realistic and look out for all of the numbers for our specific market. We are not Miami. We are not Tampa. We are not Orlando. So we're looking to sell the homes with the price, condition, location, all the things that are deeply going to determine the value of a home. I'm going to go ahead and put my information on the screen if anybody wants to talk about this more, but this is just supposed to be a super quick little rant that I wanted to get out to everybody real quick and show you some of the numbers that I look at. If you do want to see a breakdown of any of the other numbers, we can have some things that are going to be county specific. If you just want Lake County, Marion County, Sumter County, anything like that, or neighborhood specific, give me a call, send me a text, give me an email, whatever works best for you. I'll go ahead and send you some specific numbers just so we can all be in the know of what is happening in our real estate market. So nice and quick, be kind to one another. I'll see you around.